Good morning, all of you in SAT mock paper series. In this video, we are going to discuss the second module of mock paper 1 from College Board. The first question says to us, Tilly earns P dollars for every W hours of work. That means for W hour of work, he is getting P dollars. Which expression represents the amount of money in dollars Tilly earns for 39 W hours of work? So if W hour of work is getting P dollars, so can I say that for 39 hours of work, he will get 39P, which is option number A. So option number A is the correct answer. This is the correct representation of 39 hours of work. Now, question number 2. For a training program, Johan ride his bike at an average rate of 5.7 minutes per mile. That means 1 mile he can cover in 5.7 minutes. So from here, I can directly find out the relation. The relation speed is equal to distance by time. Distance is 1 mile and the time cover is 5.7. The question says to us, which function m models the number of minutes it will take Johan to ride x mile at this rate? So basically, they are trying to say that if the speed will remain the same, so x distance will be covered in how many time, and we have to find a relationship between them. So we can directly say that speed is nothing but distance upon time. Distance is x mile and time taken is 5.7 per minute. So I can say that x divided by 5.7, that is option number A is my correct relation. So model will represent mx is equal to x over 5.7. This is the correct answer, option number A. Come to the question number 3. Question number 3 says to us 3x is equal to 12 and one more relation is given to us. The solution to the given system of equation is x comma y. What is the value of y? Simple, straightforward question. If I just replace the value 3x is equal to 12 in this second equation, it will come out to be negative 12 plus y is equal to negative 6. Y will come out to be negative 6 plus 12. That means y will come out to be 6. Option number B is correct. Come to question number 4. Question number 4 says to us s is equal to 40 plus 3t. The equation gives the speed s. Basically, this s is representing the speed in miles per hour. For a certain car t second after it begin to accelerate, what is the speed in miles per hour of the car at 5 seconds after it begin the acceleration? T here represents the time and time is given to you as 5 seconds. So we can directly write this as speed will come out to be 40 plus 3 into 5. That will come out to be 40 plus 15, that is 55. 55 is option number D. So option number D is the correct answer. So for question number A part is for question number 1, A part is correct. For question number 2, again A is correct. Question number 3, B is correct. And question number 4, option number D is correct. I hope all the 4 questions is clear to all of you. Now we will move to question number 5. Question number 5. A, B, and C is given in the diagram. And now they are saying that it's a right angle triangle, although it is mentioned in the diagram as well, where A is equal to 4 and B is equal to 5. Now we have to find that C is representing what? So C is nothing but by using Pythagoras theorem, we can directly say that it will be A square plus B square. So here A value is 4. So 4 square plus B value is 5, 5 square. So this is a value of C, which is option number D. By using Pythagoras theorem, we can straightforward say option number D is my correct answer. Question number 6, it is again from linear equation, or we can say it is a part of algebra only. So directly we can say that 4x is equal to 160 and from here x value will come out to be 40. So 40 is the correct answer for question number 6. Coming upon to question number 7. Question number 7 is also a part of algebra under a topic of graphs. In this, the question is trying to say that the x-intercept of a graph shown is x comma 0. That means where y will be equal to 0, that point we have to figure it out. What is the value of x? So you can able to see that in this graph, at this point y is equal to 0 and here x is equal to 7. So they're asking the value of x only. So x will come out to be 7. Again, these type of questions are very easy. They are the level 1 question in this. We don't have to think very big or very out of the box. Straightforward, apply the concept, you will get the answer. Within a fraction of a second, we can able to get the answer. Now, question number 8. Question number 8 says to us that the function f is defined by fx is equal to 1 by 10x minus 2. What is a y-intercept of the graph of y is equal to fx in xy plane. That means they are trying to say that this fx is nothing, but this is equivalent to y only. So y is equal to this particular expression. So directly we have to just put the points. If x is equal to -2, let's see what is the value of y. So I will write y as it is, -1 divided by 10 into -2 minus 2. For sure, if I solve this, I will not get this is equivalent to 0. So I will say LHS is not equal to RHS. So option number A will not be my answer. Sometimes we don't have to solve it completely. Directly looking at this, we can say that this is not equivalent. So we can move forward. And if I put x is equal to 0, let's see what is the value of y. If x is equal to 0, this entire part will equivalent to 0. And I will get y is equal to -2. And that exactly I want. That's 0, -2. So LH is equal to RHS. For sure, answer will be option number B. So for question number 5, the answer is option number D. Question number 6, it's a grid system. Answer will be 40. Question number 7, answer will be 7. Question number 8, answer will be option number B. Question number 9, the function f is defined by fx is equal to 7x square in the xy plane. The graph y is equal to gx. The result is shifting by the graph 2 units down. That means y will be whatever the function -2. So directly we can write that gx, or that will be nothing but fx minus 2, because it is down by 2 unit. So fx is given to us as 7x cube minus 2. This is equivalent to gx, and they are asking the value of gx only. So option number D is my correct answer. Right now, coming upon to question number 10. Question number 10 says to us x plus 7 is equal to 10 and x plus 7 whole square equal to y. We have to find the pair x comma y. So from here I can figure out the value of x. X will come out to be 10 minus 7, that will be 3. And from here I can find out the value. Value of y is nothing but x plus 7 is given as 10. 10 square, that will be 100. The answer will be 3, 100, which is option number A. Right? Now, coming upon to question number 11. Question number 11 says to us 7x square plus 7x minus 6x square minus 3x is equivalent to what? Again, very simple question. In this directly we can write that 7x square minus 6x square, that will come out to be x square, and 7x minus of minus plus, that will be plus 3x. Answer will be x cube plus 10x, which is option number A. Right? Now, we can move to question number 12. Question number 12 says to us Pn is 7x cube. What is the value of n when Pn is equal to 36? That means if Pn is equal, not 36, 56. If Pn is equal to 56, 56 is equal to 7n cube. From here I can write n cube, that will be equivalent to 56 divided by 7, that will come out to be 8. And 8 is a cube of which number? 2. So n is directly come out to be 2, which is option number A. Okay. If I talk about question number 9, answer is D. Question number 10, the answer is A. Question number 11, option A. Question number 12, answer is again A. I hope all these 4 questions is clear to all of you. Now we can move forward to next question. Now coming upon question number 13, question number 13 says to us that a figure is given to us, and in the figure shown, line C intersect parallel line S and T. What is the value of X? See, if I talk about this particular angle, it is given as 110. So can I say that by applying the alternate angle, this angle is also 110 degree? Reason is alternate angle. Alternate angle. This is also 110. And if this is 110, I have to figure out the value of X. So you can able to see one particular thing, that this particular part is my linear line. If this is 110, so for sure, X will come out to be 70 degree. It's a grid system question. So answer for this will be 70 degree. Okay. Now, let's move to the next question. Question number 14. Question number 14 says to us, a list of 10 data values is shown. What is the mean of this data set? Again, very simple question, and we have a calculator in our hand. So this question hardly take 30 seconds to solve. We have to just put all the values in the calculator, add all the values. 6 plus 8 plus 16 plus 4 plus 17 plus 26 plus 8 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 divided by how many numbers of observation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 observation is there. So once we solve this out, the answer for this will come out to be 10. The average or mean of this particular data set will come out to be 10. Now, We'll move to the next part, question number 15. Question number 15 says to us, the equation ET is equal to 5, 1.8 whole power T gives an estimation number of employees of a restaurant where T is the number of the year since the restaurant opened. Okay. Which of the following is the best intercept at the number 5 in the contest? They are asking that what is this 5? So we know that in the population parameter, we always write P naught in the power, that how many times it is increasing, T, that is number of time. So this P naught is what? Initial population. So in this case, 5 is what? 5 is number of the employers in the initial part. So we have to just check the option number A, the estimate number of the employers when the restaurant open. Yes, when the restaurant open, that means they're talking about T is equal to 0. That means it is nothing, but it is P naught. So P naught is 5. So option number A is the correct explanation of this 5. Right? Now, coming upon question number 16. Question number 16 says to us, we have to find the minimum value of the given function. If I talk about the minimum, how to figure out the minimum value, we have a concept. In case if you don't know the concept, so I will make a separate video. You can just write in the chat box below. Else, if you know the concept, so we know that x in this particular part will come out to be minus b by 2a. B is missing here because general equation to write any quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equivalent to 0. So there is no term of x, there is only x square. A has value, but b has no value. B is equal to 0. So x will come out to be 0. And if x will come out to be 0, I have to find the minimum value of the given function, not the minimum value of x. If they ask the minimum value of x, then the answer for this will be 0. But they are asking the minimum value of the function. That means I have to put simply x is equivalent to 0. If I put x 0, 0 square will be 0 plus 55. The final answer that will come out to be 55. That means the minimum value of the given function gx will be 55. That is option number B. We'll move to the next question, question number 17. Each year, the value of the investor increased by 0.49% of its value the previous year. So basically, you can able to understand this question is not a linear equation firstly, because every time what is happening, it is growing exponentially, 0.49% increasing as compared to the last year. Okay. So which of the following function best model how the value of the investor changes over the time? Definitely, they are not in the decreasing mode. They are the increasing by, not increase to increase by. That means initially, if it is 1, then in the next year, it will be 1.49. So we can say that it is not decreasing at all, neither linear, neither exponent. And linear cannot be possible at all because it is exponential in nature. So we can say that it is option number C, increasing exponentially, which is option number C. Now, if I talk about question number 13, the answer is 70 degree. Question number 14, by applying the mean concept, the answer is come out to be 10. Question number 15, answer is A. Question number 17, answer is B. And question number 17, answer is option number C. I hope all the 5 questions is clear to all of you. Now we will move forward to next question, that is question number 18. Question number 18, the population of a Greenville increased by 7% from 2015 to 2016. If the 2016 population is K times to the 2015 population, what is the value of K? So it is mentioned that 7% it is increased. That means initially if it is 100, so in the next year it is increased by 7%. That means in the next year it will be 107. So in the same way, we can say that there is a factor of 1.07 by which each year the population is increasing. So we can say that K value is nothing, but K is equal to 1.07, which is option number C. Coming up on to next question, question number 19. Question number 19 says to us, which expression is equivalent to A power 11 by 12? So here we can able to see that the denominator is greater. The denominator is greater as compared to my numerator. And I know one basic law of my exponent, that is A square root of n, that is nothing but A power 1 by n, right? So I will apply this particular law and I will just try to figure out my answer. So this part will come out to be A whole power 132 by 12. This part will come out to be A whole power 132 by 144. Similarly, this too also I can figure it out, A power 132 divided by 121 by applying the same formula which we have discussed few seconds back. Again, I can write A power 132 divided by 11. Now, if I talk about the question, here you can able to clearly see that denominator is greater. So definitely this equivalent power also have the same scenario. Denominator should be greater than numerator. Then only we can get 11 by 12. It is not possible at all because denominator is smaller than numerator. So you can eliminate this option directly. Similarly, this option is also eliminate. This option also eliminate. We left with option number B, and that is exactly the right answer. For an example, if the same scenario, you can able to see that in two examples. So no worry, or two options. So no worry, just simply use the calculator, figure out the value of 132 by 141. Answer will be 0 point something. And similarly, 11 by 12, that is also 0 point something. So from there, you can do comparison. But in this, options are very simple. We can directly eliminate them. Option number B is my correct answer. There is no requirement of calculator at all in this question. Okay. So this is just to tell you that maximum question you can solve without using the calculator. So whenever you see the question, don't just directly go onto the calculator and think we can do all the question by calculator. Might be possible that inputting the value that takes some time, and within that time you can directly give the answer, right? Now, coming upon to question number 20, an event planner is planning a party. It costs the event planner a one-time fee. One-time fees is $35 to the venue and 10.05 per attender. That is 10.25 per attender. So per attender, I am writing this as X. And the event planner has a budget of 200. That means it will not exceed than 200. What is the greatest number of attender possible without exceeding the budget? So simply we can figure out the value. 10.25x will be come out to be 165. Right? From here, I can figure out the value of x by using the calculator. That will come out to be 16 point something. Something means 1 point something, whatever it will become. So we know that attender, they can't be in fraction. They can't be in decimal. They will be a complete number. So we cannot take x is equal to 17 because if I take x is equal to 17, then their budget will exceed. So I will say x will be equivalent to 16. See, try to understand. I'm not approximating the value firstly, because even if I get 16.9, then also I will go with x is equal to 16 only. What I'm trying to say, they are saying that budget will not exceed this particular part. So I cannot take more value than this part. I have to take definitely lesser value than this. So that's why I taken answer to be as 16. Okay. So for this, answer will come out to be 16. Question number 21. Question number 21 says to us 4x minus 4 modular absolute of this value will be equal to 112. So we know that 4x minus 4, whenever we open the absolute, it will become positive and negative 112. From here, I can find two values of x. Definitely I can find. But at the end, they are asking that what is the positive value of x minus 1? See, for sure, if I find the value of x, 1 will come out to be positive, 1 will come out to be negative, and negative will be more than 1. We know that. It will be a very big negative value. So you have two ideas here, or you have two methods here. Firstly, you can do with the conventional method, with the normal method, and you will find both the values of x. Put in this particular equation, figure it out which of the following is positive value, and then write the answer. Or simply understand, once I find the value, one will be positive, one will be negative. There is no requirement of finding the negative value, because then my overall answer will be negative. So that's why I will just simply write 4x minus 4 is equivalent to 112. Although mathematically it will be plus and negative, but negative part I'm ignoring because in that particular scenario, I will get x as also negative, right? So from here directly I can say x will come out to be 116 by 4. 116 by 4, and once I solve this, the answer for this will come out to be 17. 116 by 4. So this will be 2 times, sorry, 29. 29. 3 and 6 is 29. We will get x will come out to be 29. So if x is equal to 29, I can simply write 29 minus 1. The final answer will come out to be 28. The positive integer value of x minus 1 will be 28 only. For question number 21, final answer will be 28. Fine. We'll move to the next question. The question number 22. This question is from additional topic, and in this additional topic, it is a part of geometry. In the geometry, it is a part of 3D, right? And inside the 3D, we have to apply the concept of volume formula. Let's approach this question. A volume has an edge length of 68 inches. That means we know about the cube. in cube, length, breadth, and height, all the three things are equal. So they are 68 inches. Inches as well, I'm writing, because sometimes units are not same. A solid sphere with a radius of 34 inches. Okay, here we don't have to worry for the this unit. Unit is also remain the same. That means there is a sphere whose radius is 34 inches. And it is inside the cube. That means we have a cube like this. And inside the cube, we have a sphere. Right? Now, to the nearest cubic inches, what is the volume of space in the cube not taken up by the sphere? That means they are trying to say that you have a cube, inside a cube, you have a sphere. And now after that, you can able to see that they are touching the line of the sphere. They are touching the line of the cube. Basically, sphere is just touching the lines of the cube. Right? Although my diagram is not that much good, but I hope you can able to understand they're touching the line of the cube. So they're asking that this particular remaining volume in this particular cube will be equivalent to how much? I hope the question is clear to all of you. So in this, simply we can do one thing. We can find the cube, volume of cube. Volume of cube is nothing but L cube. And we can find the volume of sphere, that is 4 by 3 pi r cube. We know L, we know R. If we subtract both of them, we will find the remaining space. We can find out the space that is not used. So once I subtract both of them, I will get somewhere 149, 190, 195 point something, 98 something. But they're asking to the nearest cubic inches. So that's why answer will be 149, 795, which is option number A. Okay. I hope all the 5 questions are clear to all of you. If I talk about question number 18, answer is option number C. Question number 19, answer is option number B. Question number 20, answer is come out to be 16. For question number 21, answer was 28. And question number 20, answer was option number A. Okay. Now we will move to the next question. Question number 23. Question number 23 says to us, what is the diameter of a circle in the XY plane? With equation is given to us, and we know that the general way to write any quadratic equation is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square, that is equivalent to r square. So if I do a comparison, I can directly write r square is come out to be 16. That means r will be 4. See, mathematically, r will be plus and negative 4. But is that the radius? A distance can be negative. As per the coordinate system, we can say if it is moving in the negative y direction or negative x direction, we can treat distance as also negative. But practically, is that r can be negative? I will say no. In reality, if I talk about practical world, so radius will not be negative at all. So I will say r will come out to be positive 4. Right? If r is equal to positive 4, they are asking me the diameter, not radius. So I will multiply with 2. So answer will come out to be 8. Diameter will be 8. That is option number B. Okay. Now, coming upon to question number 24. Question number 24 says to us, for an exponential function means they are talking from, this question is from population. The value of f1 is k. What is, where k is constant, which of the following equivalent form of the function f shows the value of k as a coefficient of base? So we know that if I talk about population, p is equal to p naught here, how many times, and here I will write time. Time means what time is given to me, 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, whatever it will be. So you know that this particular part is only my constant value, right? And this is my variable all the time. So they are saying that at f1, we are getting as k. So we just have to say, we just have to see that in which equation, if I put x equal to 1, I will get this is independent of this entire term. So we know that if I put x is equal to 1 here, it is depend on this particular factor. 1.6 whole square multiply 50, that will be my final answer, and it will depend on 1.6. Similarly, it is also depend on 1.6. But if here, if I put x equal to 1, this 1 minus 1, because x will be 1, so 1 minus 1 will come out to be 0. That means 128 whole power 1.6 into 0, 1.6 whole power 0. And we know that as per the basic law of exponent, which is a fourth law, a power 0, that will nothing, but it will be 1. So I will just replace this value with 1. So my answer will come out to be 128, and it is my constant value at x equal to 1. So I will say option number C is correct. Why it is so? Because if I'm putting x equal to 1, it is independent of this 1.6. So for question number 24, option number C is my correct answer. Coming upon to question number 25, this question is also from exponent. This question is also from population. A model estimate at an end of each year from 2015 to 2020, the number of the squirrels in the population was 150% more than the number of the squirrel in the population at the end of the previous year. See, it is 150% more. That means if initially it is 100, so in the next year it is more than 150. That means it will come out to be 250. So we can say that it is increasing by a factor 2.50. Okay. So the model estimate that at end of the 2016, there was 160 squirrel in the population. That means they are trying to say that in 2016, the number of the squirrel is 180. If I make the equation, I will make population of 2016. That will be initial population, that is P naught. How many times it is increasing? That is 2.50, and whole power. If I talk about, we have to find the initial time. P naught is the 2015 time, and 2016 is increased by 1 year. So I can say it is time is equal to 1 year here. So from here, if I do P of 2016 is population of 2016 is 180. So if I just substitute both the value, I can figure out the value of P naught. P naught will come out to be 180 divided by 2.50. Once I use the calculator, I will get the value as 72. For sure, option number C and option number D cannot be my answer because P naught is 72. And I know that it is increased by 2.5 times. So answer will be N is equal to 72 multiply 2.5 whole power T, where T is representing the time. This is option number B is my correct answer. Coming upon to question number 26. Question number 26, it is a part of algebra under the section of slope. Under the section of slope, we have to do this question. If I talk about this question, so they are trying to say that in the given pair of equation A and B are constant. In this equation, A and B are constant. The graph of this pair of equation in the xy plane is a pair of perpendicular lines. In perpendicular lines, we know m1 multiply m2, that will be equivalent to -1. And m is what? Y is equal to mx plus c. So from here, I can find out the value of m. If I just figure out the value of m, you can directly see that 7y is equal to minus 5x plus 1. So from here, y will come out to be minus 5x by 7 plus 1 by 7. See, there is no requirement of finding out this constant. So directly I can find the value of m. M for this will come out to be minus 5 by 7, right? And m for this part will be minus a by b. If I multiply both of them, minus 5a multiply 7b, and this is minus minus, so it will become positive. Minus 5 multiply minus a, that will be positive 5. So I'm just writing this as positive 5a divided by 7a. That will be equivalent to minus 1, because m1 into m2, that will be equivalent to minus 1. So the question is that, sir, is that this constant is, there will be no importance of this constant? I will say no. If they are perpendicular line, so it is independent of constant. We don't have to worry for this constant part. So directly I can get this relation. Now I have to see that out of this 4 equation, out of this 4 option, which particular slope will give me the same result. So if I just solve out this particular part, m1 will come out to be, I will use the thinner line. If I figure out the m1 will come out to be minus 10 by 7 multiply. If I find out the m for this will come out to be minus a by minus 2, minus a by minus 2b. Okay, and this shall be equivalent to minus 1. m1 into m2, that will be equivalent to m1 multiply m2, that will be equivalent to minus 1. This relation I had applied. So for sure, you can able to see that the overall answer will come in negative, but I want the answer should be come in positive. So for sure, option number A cannot be my answer in any of the way. So this is a smart approaches. Don't have to do complete calculation all the time. Just see, is that the sign is also same or not? And then we can move forward directly. Okay. Now coming upon to option number B, if I figure out the m1 will come out to be negative 10 by 7. And if I talk about m2 will come out to be minus a by 2b, and that shall be equivalent to minus 1. If I simplify, this will come out to be 5a by 7b, that will be equivalent to minus 1. And this exactly I get m1 multiply m2 for this particular part, that will be equivalent to minus 1. Few minutes I had solved this. It was 5a divided by 7b, that is equivalent to minus 1. The same result I'm getting by solving equation number 2, option number 2 as well. So I will say for question number 26, option number B is my correct answer. See, all these questions are very easy. They're not using, even they had not clubbed 2 or 3 topics. If they want to make the question more difficult, what they will do? They will either increase the calculation, but now all the question is with calculator, so they does not have this option. What maximum they can do? They can club 2 or 3 topic combinedly. They can combine the graphical question with the statement question, and they can add the modulus concept, something like this. Modulus means absolute value. Something like this they can do for making the difficult question. But other than that, all these questions are very easy. If you want, to make a separate video in which we are going to discuss all the difficult question that can be framed. So you can just write in the comment box. We will make a separate video for that part as well. Now, let's move to the last question of mock paper 1, module 2, question number 27. Question number 27 says to us, x square minus 34x plus c is equal to 0. In the given equation, c is the constant. The equation has no real solution. If c is greater than n, what is the least value of this n? Firstly, this question is from advanced math, and in the advanced math, this question is from quadratic equation. We can the general way of writing any quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c, that is equivalent to 0. Now, I can simply write that here a is 1, b here is minus 34, and c here is c only. We know that if there will be no real solution d, that is discriminant, that will come out to be negative. Negative means that should be less than 0. If I put this condition, d is what? B square minus 4ac. That is less than 0. B here is minus 34. Minus 34 square is come out to be positive 34 square only, because we are doing the square. Minus 4. A is nothing but 1, and c here is nothing but c only. That will be less than 0. Now from here, I can do one thing. If I just shift all the variable, it will come out to be 4c or minus 4c less than minus 34 whole square. See, this positive 34, when it moves through this side, it will become negative of 34 whole square. We know that if you want to cancel the negative side from both the sides, so the inequality symbol will flip. So we will say that c will be greater than, and 34 square divided by 4, if I take the calculator and try to solve this out, it will come out to be 289. That means the least value of n will come out to be 289. The answer for question number 27 will be 289. So, if I talk about question number 23, the answer is option number B. Question 24, option C is correct. Question number 25, option B is correct. Question number 26, option B is correct. And question number 27, it's a great system. Answer for this will be 289. So this is the entire mock 1, module 1 plus module 2. I hope each and every question is clear to all of you. In case if there is any doubt in any question or in any concept, just write the question number or the duration of that particular time. We will make a separate video on the same topic or on the same question. This is all about in this video, and hope best of luck for your SAT exam.